Hello, and once again, welcome back to another Star Wars Old Republic stream. I am DynUnit67, and today we are gonna try to finish up Alra, and we're gonna go and try to avenge our master who was killed last stream. So yeah, that's the plan for today. We have 2 hours, so we're gonna try to do as much as possible. But of course, first of all, we're gonna finish up Alderaan, do the planetary quest there, and then we'll continue with the class story. So yeah, let's get this going. I hope the light is okay, I hope the sound is okay. It should be all right, but you never know. Oh damn, I do love this Alderaan music. It's so beautiful. Alright, so where we left off, there was a caravan of Organa troops that are gonna be ambushed by wrist assassins, so we're gonna stop them, and then we're gonna get another mission. Actually, we could go get this. This is a bounty board. Is the bounties still on? Let's see, do we have anyone we need to stop here? We can actually accept that mission because it should be quite close. Alright, it's up there. We could do everything. We have enough time, I think, to do most of the things here. But we'll begin with this this bridge bombers quest. Then we'll see. So I hoped you had a good yesterday. Of course, I don't usually stream on Tuesdays since I'm working those days, but I was sick yesterday, but couldn't still not stream because well, I was really nasal in my voice, and it wouldn't sound good, and I wouldn't be able to speak that well anyways, so just felt like the best idea to take a break and not stream yesterday, even though that's the usual schedule. I figured since I wasn't working I could stream, so that I would have something to do, but I figured it was better to take a break, save my voice. So yeah, today I feel a lot better, and it shouldn't be any issues here with anything really. So where's the last wrist assassins? So I saw this guy up here, and I figured why not stop this boss guy. So House Wrist in Alderaan is a house of assassins and stuff. They specialize in assassination, sabotage and stuff, and they usually work for the one that pays the highest. In this case it's the House Thule, which are, or is it House Ulgo? I think House Ulgo, yeah. So the planetary quest is about dethroning Boris Ulgo, who has claimed himself to be king of Alderaan. And both House Thule and House Organa want to stop that. The imps and the rep side, that is. And I think Ulgo uses wrist to do his bidding, so to say. Guess we need to defeat some demolitionists. I think we can do everything out here actually. There should be a few of the quests or a few things inside here, though. I might have to lower the music a bit, because I think I actually, when I play this, let's lower that to a bit lower at least, so we don't get copyright strike or anything, which we don't get really here on Twitch unless it's music. That isn't in-game. But since I upload these things to YouTube as well, it's usually a mess when they found Star Wars tunes. Of course, I don't monetize these videos on YouTube, so I can still upload them and stuff. And the copyright claim doesn't really do anything more than that. But it's kind of annoying still to get a copyright claim. The intro music I use is all like royalty-free stuff, which I probably should I should add the maker of those things in at least the YouTube descriptions. But I'm working on a playlist of YouTube, so I could probably just link the channel to the music. I should probably do that. I will do that for this stream at least. Alright, so we're gonna go do this thing as well, because I think we need to hand, or not sure we need to hand this one in, but I figured why not, since we're here anyways. We're gonna go up this road up here, and then let's see, we're gonna head up the road up here to the left, so we're gonna go around here. Actually, I might need to go up on the bridge, yeah. I do. Well, that's a shame. The need to go around and stuff. Maybe I could have gone up. Oh, yeah, I could have gone up directly on the right there, or when I came out of the tunnel. Well, I didn't notice. So we're gonna stream for an hour now to 4 somewhat, and then I'll take a short break, go to the bathroom, maybe get something more to drink, etc. And then we'll stream for maybe an hour, maybe more, it depends on how fun we have. I'm thinking that I'm beginning to reach the level where I can actually stream for longer than 2 hours if I want to. But of course it's easy and good enough to have the two hours set to do what we're supposed to do, and then after that maybe do other things. I should have done this while I was up here for the main quest. I just now realized. Actually, I think this is beyond this area. We'll see, we need to go up here though. I hope the lighting is alright. The lamp I usually use, it's the same lamp, but I usually, since I'm really close to the wall right in front of me, I usually just like direct the lamp into the wall. But it's a bit darker today. Well, it's really sunny outside, so I had to like block out the light from the windows. So I'm just directing the lamp straight in my face right now instead. It's a bit yellow light. I need to get myself some nice white lights, some nice bright and good lights that I can have on the wall. But for now this works. At least you can see me, and the lighting is almost smooth. I mean, the lamp is not directly in front of me here, but it's here, so it's as much in front of me as I could possibly do. I think I could turn both me and the computer and the webcam, of course. Oh, everything's shaking. I guess, I don't know if that's what's supposed to happen. There's something within this area that we need to... that someone maybe planted the airstrikes or something here. It's not impossible. So we're gonna do this. Hope we get some more viewers today. It's been a bit of a... slower paced with the viewers on the streams lately, but hopefully that will get better. We'll just keep doing this. Of course, last week was a bit of a setback. I had to cancel most of the streams, apart from one, due to several issues. But of course, now we're back and we're maybe even gonna go for a longer stream than usual. So we need to make it up, or I need to make it up to you somehow. And I guess this is the way I will do it. I'm even gonna do a stream on Friday, which I usually don't. That's the plan, at least. Oh, I've done this quest many times as well, I just realized. Actually, I think we can get this guy before he's close enough to those, yeah. That was nice. Kira just executed that guy. This last one is really tight area. Can we go up directly there? I hope so. Nope, can't see them. Alright, let's just stop this guy then. So I should have had this quest when I went and did the main quest, because it was in this building here, like right up there. Of course, that won't be possible to do now. But it is what it is. So where's the last zone? It's up here on the left. Alright. Then we need to go back up. Alright, so we need to go back from where we came. Hopefully they haven't spawned back yet. Some of them should have had, but not all of them. Or these first ones have definitely spawned back, which they should have had as well, so that's not that weird. I went the wrong way. Of course I couldn't know that. Unless they recall like the first, second and third one, which they probably were if I know myself correctly. I didn't read it properly. Because we came up from the water down there, yeah. So we actually never was up here. Were. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, so this is what actually should go on screen. Someone activated this, which means someone is close. Yeah, the light is really bright, but of course it's because the lamp is right into my face right here. And it's not that far away either. It's just a few centimeters. It's or maybe 30 centimeters, which basically is a foot, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Cutscene. Don't remember this. I was just gonna say they dodged the bullet, but nope. No dodging that bullet. Alright. We don't need any of these. I didn't realize we've unlocked this many stuff now. Gonna equip that. Not gonna equip that. Maybe give that to Kira. Nah, I like her outfit, the one she has now. So that's worse.
Thanks.
Some companion gifts. We can actually send her away to sell some trash items.
Call if you need me.
So is any of these we need? No, we can sell all of these. So we're gonna go back to Major Crescent, which was over here. And hand in this quest and do some other side quests, or like sell the things we still have on us. We can actually do that now.
Report your ailments.
Kira will be away for another 30 seconds.
You saved House Organa's mission here. If I had a medal, I'd pin it right on you.
Your soldiers deserve a fighting chance.
They sure do.
Now that you've given them that chance, I'll make sure they don't waste it. One thing's certain, we can't afford another incident like this. It's time to implement new security protocols. If only Andra were here. Thank you again
She's
for all
safe
you've
though.
done.
She's got
Bye.
control. Of course, we don't need these either, so we should probably head over here and sell them as well instantly.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your
Let's see,
post.
7 minutes, 2 hours, 7 minutes. So when these end in 7 minutes, we will activate. We don't need to activate another experience boost. So we're gonna head up here now. That's the next phase. This is of course the same way I went for the... I think this is the next area at least. Yeah. That's Wardpost Hearn, that's the one we checked out when we went up here to do the final quest here on Alderaan for the toon story or character story. But of course we have some quests to do here as well. We didn't even get them or start them. Commander Bradle.
Why help the Pantiers? They left. The minute the Republic disagreed with them, they up and seceded.
The Pantiers ruled Alderaan for the past century. If they're still alive, no one takes the throne without their blessing.
True.
I was hoping you'd make your way here. Major Crescent told me of your actions at the bridge. How long were you listening? Are you aware of the situation with House Pantier?
Not at all.
Assume I don't know anything.
Alderaan's rulers have come from House Pantier for generations.
Which is
After
fair
the
enough.
last Pantier Queen's death, Boris Ulgo invaded, slaughtered the entire bloodline. Until a few days ago, we believed he'd wiped them out. However, we have new intelligence that some of the Pantiers survived and are in the mountains.
So that's good news, right?
Except that Boris Ulgo knows it too, and he is massing strike teams to finish what he started.
This freaking
And
traitor.
the Republic wants us to risk our lives to stop them.
The Republic must stand against genocide, Captain Skov. The troops I sent never returned, and our reinforcements won't be here in time.
I'll stop them.
Let's see how these strike teams like fighting Jedi instead of defenseless nobles.
I suspect they won't have long to make up their minds. The Olgos will be staging their move into the mountains for the assault by Tharata. To track down the
The
strike
flying
teams,
things.
look for their transports. Good luck.
Alright, so that's why we do this. I've actually never listened and just done the Tharanta missions by just doing them. But of course that does give us a bit of context. Am I stuck, really? Slash stuck. There we go. Saving time, going this way.
Paper jerk.
Guess we're gonna do this. Release the Thrantas. I guess we'll see how the road and how the map unfolds. Yeah, we have the Elysian bridges. These things up here. So I guess we're gonna go right first. Doesn't really matter. Because we actually do this quest as well as the imps. And I remember, well, I don't usually listen when I do this mission on the imp side. I don't think they've actually said it the same way as the reps do. I just figured you go here, do that thing, and then it's done, like all quests. But I never really understood that they were gonna attack by Tarantas, and that's why I can speak. That's why we are releasing them. Didn't know that was the case actually. Should probably listen more.
There. Good as new.
That's... I think that was an imp who went past me on his Franta. We have the final one here. Actually, we're gonna kill these first. He did. So we need to go back. Well, that's a shame. But I guess we're gonna do the... Where are we? Okay, so we're going back to Ward Post Hearn. Bird. I mean, I think we'll be done. I think we only have one more area after this, like the Pantier area. And then we're done with the Alron. And after that, we're gonna go to the ship, and we're gonna do this final mission here.
Thank you for taking on those strike teams. I think that's the last of them. There aren't many who'd take on such a dangerous mission on short
So
notice.
I figured I'm gonna try to do as
Republic
much
owes
as
you,
possible
but not half as
before
much as
entering
has
the next
Frontier.
planet, because after
Has Boris
these
Olgo
quests,
called
like
off his
story
attack?
quests,
The attack is
we're
off
gonna go,
for
or
now, but
we're
no
gonna go
one
to
older and
a
is
ship
safe
and
while
some
Boris
stuff, and we're
Olgo
gonna
holds
try to
the
find
throne.
Darth Angral
I've
and stop
received
him.
word from Kitay Pantier, the heir to the
So
house.
before we go
She'd like
to
meet with you.
the
House
next planet,
Pantier's
which is the
current
next
location is
phase,
well guarded and
we're
not
gonna
common
finish
knowledge.
this first phase of the
The
story.
brass is granting you temporary clearance to visit.
Is this just a friendly thank you, or is she looking for something more?
I think she hopes you're the hero Alderaan
So I
has
figure
been
we're gonna
waiting
start
for
chapter 2
to get that traitor
tomorrow's
Olga
stream.
off the throne.
That would be,
The Pantiers owe us,
well,
you,
logical,
their
I
lives
guess.
now. It's crucial this goodwill lasts long enough to get a Republic government on the throne.
Still sucking up, even after they turn their backs on the Republic in its darkest hour.
This freaking dude.
Politicians are like planets. They orbit around whatever glows the brightest. But that's the game here. If we don't learn to win it, the Empire will. Thank you for your service.
Right, so I guess we're gonna go with a speeder actually. Save some time. Gonna go with some Fronta riding here again.
Currently open for business.
Yeah, because we're gonna speak to... Yeah, so we're going there. There we go.
Have a safe and
And
pleasant
of course we
stay.
can activate the beautiful cinematic shots here. And just look at the planet. So this is what I saw when I ran around down here. We saw one when I was down here, I guess, we saw Athranta pass real quickly, and the Empire, like the imps, go the same way as we do. For the flying here, I think at least. So I think I saw an imp. Their base is like up here. Maybe we can actually see it. Yeah. Oh, there it is. So that's the area where you do the same mission I just did from. So yeah, of course we're gonna go to House Pantier here. We're gonna try to stop them. I think that's a revamp. I think that was another bridge previously. That looked differently. Oh, we're here now. Perfect. That small rock stopped me. Of course it did. Don't remember which outfit that was gonna be for. Maybe with this thing actually. Where do we have the noble woman? Do we have a lore object here somewhere? Nope.
Now is the time. The longer that
These Alderanian helmets don't look good from the front, but from the side they look kinda cool.
I don't disagree. It's
Our savior. I'm truly honored to welcome you to House Pantier. I am Princess Kate, the closest excuse for an heir we have after that monster Ulgo's work.
I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
I
Hello.
need your help. Pull my family's butcher off our throne, and I will throw my support behind the Republic's choice of ruler. As I was telling Commander Bradell, conventional force won't win this. Boris Ulgo's army is a match for the Organas, and what remains of our Queensguard. The only chance is for a small force to enter our states and take the usurper on.
No
He-
one
he
should
will
profit from
face
such crime.
justice.
He should die twice over for every person he killed.
Well, he can only
Boris
die
Ulgo's
once though.
barricaded himself inside the throne room with his most elite guards. Kill him. As long as he lives, he's a threat.
that is
I
not
got this.
necessary. The man served the Republic for 20 years. Capture him, and he'll receive a fair trial off-world.
He should die.
Boris Ulgo is a tyrant now. He deserves no mercy.
When he fought for us, he saved millions of Republic lives. Do none of those count when weighed against Alderaan?
If you are to face him, you're the only one who can make that choice. But
I
do
mean,
not
he's a
trust him
tyrant
to
now,
yield the
but of
throne
course,
alive. This is the private access
if we
code
will
for our
send him
house's
away,
inner
we won't
sanctum.
kill him,
For what you've done,
since we're doing
what you will
the good
do.
route here.
we must trust you with it. Use it to wrest that dog from our throne. And House Pantier will be forever grateful.
But he did slaughter innocent people, and he might actually not deserve anything really. So I'm thinking I might actually go with the dark side way here. He deserves it. But he has also done some good job for the Republic, some good work for the Republic. For once we actually get a dilemma for doing this. Usually it's not really a dilemma, it's either or. Do you want to kill him or do you want to let him be? But this time we actually have a reason for him to stay alive. And a reason for him to die. Which I guess I should applaud the BioWare team for, because it's their writing. Good job. Of course I should applaud them for many things. I enjoyed this game a lot. That wasn't the point here. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna activate that. There we go. So we're gonna head right into the castle here. Probably gonna skip the bonus mission as much as possible. Gonna have to kill these ones though. I guess this is the Pantier Castle. actually these turrets looks like the ones on Hoth. So maybe they were of Alderaanian design then. Like on the turrets on Hoth. Which we all know and love. Not dish turrets, but those like that. It's not impossible. I mean, of course, lots of the rebellion got, well, the rebellion got a lot of their resources from Alderaan, since they were, well, they weren't openly supporting the rebellion, but they were supporting them. That we know, and that everyone knew. It's a shame Bail had to die. One of my favorite characters in the prequels, Bail Organa.
You say so.
Actually, there is no side mission. I thought there would be, like, for just killing Ulgos, but it doesn't seem like it. Can I just skip that turret as well? Oh no, the Royal Guards are so dangerous and so impossible to kill. How can they even defend this place? To be fair, they weren't expecting us to, or expecting a Jedi to show up and beat them. But still. Music. Seems like it. I thought I heard some background noise, but it might have been in the stream actually. Or in the game.
You're fine.
Oh, we got some elite guards. So difficult to kill. And that in the background was my girlfriend, coughing because she's very sick. So I do hear that holocron. And I figured, can I go up there somehow? And we have an elevator up here. And that is it the neighbors? As soon as I take my headphones off, it stops. So since I actually heard that holocron, it might be up here in the Hollow archives. I don't know. Not impossible, though.
Good as new.
It's not an heroic area. I've never been here, I think. Might be a mission area here, but I don't think so. Let's see if there is. Should be down here. Nope. Got a new Titan. Oh, alright, cool. We reached light side tier 2. So what's in here? Why can't you go here? That's what I'm wondering. This is really wasting time. But at the same time, I don't know how long the story quest will take, and we have only gone for half an hour. So maybe this is what we should do, because this is the last mission on Alderaan. There's a boss. this isn't a heroic area, so I guess this is just a bonus area. There's no story, no nothing. We're gonna check out the other area as well now. Before we head in there, we're gonna heal up. So yeah, we're gonna fight this guy.
Take that.
Let's push him away. Throw a lightsaber at him, chase him, then freeze him. That's a cool lightsaber throw. We only used it on short range, so we only got to see the horizontal spinning. So what do we get from his body? Some cool boots that are worse than the ones we have. Worth it. So we're gonna go out of this area and into the next one. This might actually just be a whole story area, because you take the elevator here. So they might actually not spawn back at all. Now I changed my mind and I should have picked up their stuff down there as well, but I thought we had some... we had to rush, but doesn't seem like it. So we're gonna head back down to Castle Pantier. And after that we're gonna head to the right here. We're gonna go up the other stairs. So, I mean, up there I think the hologram is somewhere. And there are enemies up there, so I figured this elevator might just go up there. Actually, I think I remember now. I think I've seen this one before. This is an heroic area. This is an H2 mission. I think I remember a jumping puzzle here. I'm not sure though. But it's not impossible. At like one of these gates. Because this one is open. Nope. Oh no.
Good as new.
He's dead. So maybe... because I know there's enemies up there. I could see them. I can't hear that. I assume it's up there. It might actually be if you go... you can go... maybe go out another way from this area. That's not impossible. This is an impressive throne room. It's huge. I don't know if this is underground or like at the top of the building. This might actually be underwater.
So, I wondered who would be the first to try for this seat. I didn't expect an off-worlder. Who sent you? The Organas? Those broken fools, the Pantiers? What's your stake in this?
You won't win the throne over the bodies of your victims.
Has the Republic forgotten? I won the Battle of Rordak by personally boarding Moff Scepter's battlecruiser. What did the Pantiers ever do except abandon the Republic when the Senate faced a tough decision? The Pantiers' folly has allowed the Thuls to return. If I had not stepped forward, the Empire would have Alderaan.
You can't fight the Empire by becoming just like them.
I did what I had to. Do you think that fool Gol Pantier could have held off the Empire? You
Maybe
have
didn't
no
want to.
right to judge me. This is my world, and I'll die before I see it in someone else's hands.
To arms, men! Defend the throne! For Alderaan!
Well, I'm doing this for Alderaan. Stopping this assassin, or it's tyrant, he's not an assassin. The ends doesn't justify the means in this case. That's just the truth. They don't always justify the means. So we're gonna destroy these. I think do I have to use the... I need the heavy ordnance, and those are over there, so it's not too difficult, but we need to stop these enemies first. Now, then we have a rocket launcher, and then we use that. Oh, she stole him. Of course, I can also move him. There we go. So I think it's just 3 more. Yeah. So I have 1, 2 more. All right. I don't know if there's any rocket. There's probably rocket launchers over there as well, but we're right next to one here. So let's just grab this one. I like that the rocket launcher is named after Ulgo as well.
There, good as new.
Well, I think we're gonna send Mr. Boris Ulgo to a trial. I feel like that's the best thing to do. It's the one that rhymes best with my tune, at least. He will answer for his crimes, but he will do so not by my hand, but by the system. Hopefully. Of course, I'd like to kill him. The imps are more... have a more, like, there's no reason to save him, since he ruined stuff for the imps anyways. I think maybe we can do this without actually alerting them. No, we can't. Freeze. Alright, so let's stop this Ulgo dude. Actually, Kira can do that while I stop these two. Freaking Boris.
I got your back.
Set him on fire.
You're making a mistake. I'm the only one with the strength to defend Alderaan against the Empire.
We'll get a fair
No one
trial.
will judge you except by the evidence of your actions.
And when Alderaan falls to the Empire, and our people are sold into slavery, who will judge me then?
Why would the Empire want them to be sold into
Lock in the
slavery?
restraints. There's a transport
It's
outside.
not like they're aliens. I do hear a faint
Congratulations.
music in the
Not many
background here.
people can say they brought down a king. Commander Bradell will want to thank you himself.
Well, that's nice.
Report.
Alderaan belongs to the Republic once more.
It is not that simple.
It
You've
kinda
done
is.
more than the combined might of the Empire and Republic could. Freed the throne from Boris Olgo. But it will still be a fierce battle to keep the Empire from consuming this world.
No issues there.
We must defeat the Empire everywhere its tentacles creep into our galaxy.
I know you have dedicated your life to ensure this. I cannot hold you here any longer. Thank you for your service. Alderaan is one step closer to freedom because of you.
Thank you. So it's any of those. It's a bit better, but not that much. So these are mostly better, but it's a lot worse armor. Which I guess the armor thing is kind of the most important part right now, I'd say. So, but we are gonna try and see if we can find a different way out of here. Since I have a feeling. No, but this is underwater. This isn't the top of the building. It's the bottom. So we're gonna head to our ship and go to the holo terminal and activate the story quests. You can have a friendly duel with other players at any time in most areas. Well, that's nice. Alright.
General, the Death Mark has been destroyed, and I have news about Master Orgus.
Darth Angral broadcast Orgus's execution over the holonet, left the body floating in space for us to find. The Republic shuttle has just recovered the remains from the edge of the Alderaan system. I'm sorry.
Orgus taught me everything I know about being a Jedi.
Darth Angral has no idea what he's brought on himself.
Nope.
Your master is dead, but he left us a gift. Somehow he planted a tracking beacon on Angral's cruiser without the Sith realizing it. Every time Angral's ship drops out of hyperspace, we know where. Orgus got the last laugh.
It
I
was
have
a
a
brilliant
high
strategy,
price for
but I wonder
victory.
if the cost was too great.
He paid it so others wouldn't have to.
Stand by. Report coming through. Angral is on the move.
Just picked up the tracking signal in the Euphrates system. That Agri-world supplies nearly half of Carson's food. I'm scrambling the fleet, but you're closer.
I'm already
My
on my
ship
way.
isn't equipped to fight a battle cruiser, but I'll think of something.
Any damage to Euphrates food production could cripple the Republic.
One
True.
warship can only destroy so much.
Tell that to Terrace.
Transmitting Euphrates coordinates.
Which is also true. It put down all of Terrace. Terrace never actually stood a chance. The Terrace we saw now was because of one cruiser. Euphrates is one of the Republic's primary agri-worlds, a lush planet with a temperate atmosphere and especially rich soil due to significant volcanic activity over 20 millennia ago. Nearly half of the Republic capital's food supplies is grown and harvested on Euphrates, earning it the nickname Coruscant's Granary. 16 million farmers and food technologists oversee the sustainable agricultural production across the planet's 5 continents. Didn't actually know this. I like this little codex info here.
If you mashed Hoth together with Tatooine, would it make a decent planet with nice weather?
Probably do, I guess. We haven't gone to Hoth yet though, so have you actually been there?
No sign of Darth Angral, but Euphrates. I saw this planet once with Master Kawix.
That's not green anymore.
It used to be green.
General, I've arrived at Euphrates. There's no sign of Angral, but the planet. See for yourself.
Receiving your sensor readings. Stand by.
Euphrates' atmosphere looks like it's on fire. What could have done that?
They activated the
Damage
volcanoes.
consistent with designs recovered on Ord Mantell. The Desolator weapon.
Angral's taken the planet prison and turned it into something horrific.
Desolator borrows technology from all our advanced warfare projects. Angral's son was quite the genius.
Euphrates had millions of citizens. Whole continents of farmland.
16 million.
All that life extinguished. The scale of this is unthinkable.
Getting an emergency transmission. It's faint, coming from the far side of the planet.
Republic vessel, do you copy? This is medical frigate Daybreaker. We're under attack.
Oh, a Cathar.
Imperial commandos have boarded us. Help!
We need to save them.
The crew may know what happened here.
Angral doesn't want any witnesses.
That ship may have sensor readings of the Desolator. Invaluable data.
We won't get here in time. You need to save that ship. Hurry!
We're on it.
Kira, lay in a course for that ship.
Already done, Master. Strap yourselves in.
Getting ready for some ass whooping. I mean, this looks kind of cool, but it's not the same planet as we thought we were gonna head to. He really ruined and wrecked the planet. So now we're going into warrior phase. So we're gonna get our helmet back on, and we're gonna fight our way through this ship. I think we're gonna avenge, Augustine here. Not sure though. Actually, these ones are friendly. They didn't expect a Jedi to show up. And at least a Jedi warrior. With a freaking badass helmet. A samurai Jedi warrior. Which way? Up here. He's gonna toss back and forth. Come on. A Navy blaster. I read Nasty Blaster and I was a bit confused by that info, but
Thanks.
we're fine. Access panel, alright. So I guess it opened by itself. No, the bridge is here. Obtain explosive device. So we need to go back. Okay. We'll that was unnecessary. You were here just a second ago. Why do we need to go back for this? I hope I didn't just miss this part, because that would be annoying. This access panel? There we go. Actually, we killed all the enemies here. Oh. I mean, so I guess I wasn't supposed to go up there. Like, there was something wrong with the quest giving or something? I don't know. Can't they just have their own bomb squad on this? Why do I need to get these mines? They're all here. So it's not like I need to chase through the whole ship to find them. I can literally just see them all in this room. Or at least 5 out of 6. I don't know where the last one is. Oh, there it is. See? All in the same room. Let the trooper do this. We got 2 Republic troopers here. They could probably do all of that in the same space of time that I went back and got the other explosives. And these 3, what the hell?
There, good as new.
Burn! We are not stopping. We have a few enemies and a few missions to complete now, so let's go with this. Oh, he froze me. Didn't actually think he would be able to do that. Oh, he just disappeared. Oh, she dragged him back, I see.
That was the last of the Imperials. You're safe now.
Not a minute too soon. Those commandos weren't taking prisoners.
I still can't believe what happened to Euphrates. When we arrived, an Imperial ship was attacking the planet. I've never seen anything like it.
Euphrates was trapped inside an energy field. Some starships tried to flee, but their engines failed before they could leave the atmosphere.
No one escaped. Every ship that tried crashed back onto the surface.
That's horrible.
We made sure there wouldn't be survivors.
We tried to run, but Imperial boarding pods overtook us.
I saw Euphrates' atmosphere catch fire. Horrific destruction. Flames consumed the planet. Everything turned to smoke and ash in seconds.
Could anyone have escaped the destruction?
I don't see how.
Captain, look at this. Our sensors detect faint life readings on the planet's surface. Possible survivors.
No.
Everyone left on that planet is as good as dead.
We can't go down there.
If we go down there, we can provide food, water, shelter, and medicine. It's our duty.
But we'll die doing that.
The energy field surrounding Euphrates will destroy your ship's engines. You won't be able to leave.
You could hold out a long time in this ship. Long enough for the Republic to make Euphrates safe again.
We're the only hope those people have. Every second counts. Please, he'll listen to you. Talk to him.
Thing is here. They can't be saved.
It's not that I don't want to help, but I have a family to think about. This
What
ship
will their
carries
sacrifice
combat-grade
do?
Kolto packs, battle adrenals, you name it. Talk her out of this crazy idea. You'll have your pick of our supplies.
He's right. It's not the evil way to do it, but they can't be saved.
I've pinpointed the strongest life signs. We can land immediately.
Actually.
Captain Dahl just tried to bribe me. He should be removed from command.
Captain, how could you? You've sworn oath.
I'd rather take my chances with a military tribunal than with whatever's down there. I'm leaving in an escape pod.
My crew can do this without him. I'm transmitting our sensor logs
they're
of the attack to
not
your
gonna be
ship.
able to leave, though.
Please give them to the Republic High Command. You better go.
I somewhat agree with the captain, but trying to bribe me was not the best way to go. He should have stayed away from that. So we're gonna do this, and I think the next part is we're gonna find the ship
I rescued
with
the
Dathroning
Daybreaker,
on it.
General. I have sensor logs of Angrel's attack. However, the crew landed on Euphrates to help possible survivors. They're trapped.
They are
We'll
trapped.
get them back somehow, but Angro is our first priority.
Transmitting sensor logs now.
My initial analysis indicates the Desolator has a similar flaw to the planet prison. The weapon's excessive power requirements demand a lengthy charging period before it can fire.
Somewhat reminds me of the thing that the Emperor did on Sios later on in the story. And of course,
Entire
Anathema,
Republic should be warned about this.
just
Tarzan needs to begin
removing
full
all
action
life on the planet.
immediately. I'll contact the Galactic Senate and put every Republic world on. Wait, we're getting another emergency alert from Typhon. Relaying it now.
Under attack by Darth Angrel. Launching defense fighters. Angrel's battlecruiser deploying energy weapon. Our ship can't escape Typhon's atmosphere. We're trapped.
That explains why Angrel left Euphrates so quickly. He's already chosen his next target.
We need to go home.
Send everything you've got to Typhon. Now, General.
The Republic fleet's in hyperspace. By the time it's redirected to Typhon, it'll be too late.
The Desolator needs time.
Why
to
are they in
work.
hyperspace?
The Jedi
Where are
may
they
be trapped
going?
on Typhon, but you're not. You could board Angrel's battlecruiser, disable the weapon before it fires.
I'm on my way.
I'll disable that weapon, and Darth Angrel will answer for his crimes.
I'll use the sensor logs to find the Desolator's weak point. Contact us when you're aboard Angrel's warship.
All right.
Force be with you.
Let's go. Let's save Typhon. And let's stop these... and let's stop Angrel and avenge our master. So we're gonna do that. Travel there. I'm gonna go take a quick break. So I'll be gone for a few seconds. Or a few minutes. And I'll be back. Or I'll be right back. Alright, and there we're back. Did miss that we had a cutscene here that activated whilst we were gone. So we're actually gonna escape that, and we're gonna go and talk with them and restart the whole cutscene here. Like so.
General, we got
Of course,
a
I
little scorch, but we're inside Angel's battlecruiser.
also have a nice drink here, a Red Bull. I'm not sponsored, would like to be.
Won't be that simple. The sensor logs of Angel's warship reveal he's
Need my
amplified the
caffeine.
reactors. That's a little trick he learned from me when I was interrogated by his spy on Taris. Blast his truth serums and mind probes. Disarming the desolator weapon will necessitate overloading at least 3 shielded reactor relays. No simple task.
Okay, so here we sounds like a plan.
General, Doctor, my team's moving out. We'll save Typhon, or die trying.
Don't even think that. I expect us all to reach a ripe old age. Your signal's breaking up. May the...
Oh no.
Angel's jamming our transmissions. He's coming for us.
I will defeat that Darth Angle. This council member will
Thanks for the vote of confidence, T7.
will suffer.
Be careful out there.
The force equals speed with Jedi. Yeah. Let's go. I won't have a helmet for this one. Oh, got a lot of apprentices here. Not that they stand a chance. Oh, we got a power guard. Throw back to Narshina. Healing up. So the last time we actually saw the power guards was on Narshina. And I thought I stopped. Well, actually, we stopped all the projects that are part of this this quest here. Oh, I missed. Actually missed where we're supposed to go. So we're gonna head back. Go down here. This power guard doesn't stand a chance, just like any other enemy type. We will destroy the Alpha Relay. I'm afraid of that droid coming around as well. Well, not afraid, but it's gonna be nice to be done with this before it arrives. Oh no, there it is. Oh well. Freeze it. I mean, it's not very difficult to kill. Go this way, alright, nice. We're still gonna go back, so I don't know why I went this way, really. There was no real reason for that. Don't know if I even can make it around. Yeah, I can, alright. We're doing a nice push here. Should have gone the other way, but actually... it's just as far. Doesn't matter any longer. We're just trying to decimate all of Anglo's forces now. Then we're gonna head back. Is this locked? Of course it's locked. So that's annoying. We have to go back. I guess I was supposed to take the ones on the right first, and then the doors here would like lock, and I had to go around this way. That's probably the way it was supposed to be, but of course I went the wrong way to begin with, and now I need to fight these enemies. Freeze. That's annoying. It's always annoying to go the wrong way. But at least I thought I could go back, but nope. We're not even gonna get... Oh, actually, we're gonna get some fun here. Let's see, so up here and then to the other side, and then we're gonna go all the way around again, I guess. This is my professional guess as a professional SWTOR player, which I'm not. I'm just a casual player. I don't do crafting that much. I don't do that much upgrading and stuff either. I've done some, but not that much. So I'm really far away from professional, that's for sure. But I can still enjoy the game for what it is. Or at least parts of the game. I'm just trying to fix the lights. Did I go the wrong way again? Damn, I'm not good at this at all. I have no control of what I'm doing. So we're just gonna stop this one instantly. We don't have to face it later on. Just since it's beginning to get a bit darker, I'm gonna get this back up here. Give me a second. There we go. Got some light there. Actually, I'm gonna get the other one as well. Can we do that? There we go. Since it's getting dark outside now, I don't need the folds. And these power guards are flying all over the place. Then I can actually do it like that. I think that will be better with the lights. I'm kind of tired of having all the light right into my face. I need to get better lights. I hope it doesn't get too dark now. Maybe I need to swap it back. We'll see. No, that I guess that's a bit better, I'd say. With the lights as they are now. It's not as yellow, not as strong, but still get a little tint on my face. It's a bit more smooth when I have it on the white wall. It's better for my eyes. I feel like it's not as frustrating. They're missing every shot here. That's some of the worst. I mean, I've seen they're even worse than the stormtroopers. That was really difficult. I will see. Can I go the way I want to go, or do I have to go all the way around? I have to go all the way around. But they should all be dead at least. So that's something. Well, some of them. Can I take that one? Remove that one? Some trash items as well. There we go. Let's talk to Angro. Oh, one more. The Oppressor Bridge. Well, he's kind of
You will
cool.
not steal my victory. Not now. I've sacrificed too much for this. I will avenge my son on you and all the Jedi.
Tarnus died because he refused to surrender. Don't make that same mistake.
Surrendering in my moment of triumph, that will be a mistake. I foresaw this confrontation. I welcome it.
I like that he
Today,
doesn't
I
have the
forge a
Sith
new
eyes.
era for the Sith. One where the Jedi are finally extinct.
It will be another 3 millennia. But after that, what's going on? Alright, Child of the Emperor.
Finish this, Angrel. I command it.
With pleasure, my master.
What was that? I felt the Emperor.
You are his
Visions.
child. His eyes, his ears, his weapon to command. Come, child, fight by my side. It's where you belong.
I'd rather jump out an airlock
Oh,
naked.
he teleported.
Fight the Emperor's control. Remember who you are.
Remember, Kira.
I feel him in my thoughts. We have to end this fast.
If you will not serve, you will die. For Tarnis.
Let's go. Throw lightsaber, jump after. Throw lightsaber again. And he's dead. It's nice to... I hope we would get a cutscene at least, but I guess not. Oh, we do. That looks right in her hand, I have to say. Thing is, I'm a master. Well, actually, the
Angle's dead.
the
and this battle cruiser's
Emperor
not
is
far behind him.
controlling her, so I guess.
Disappointing. Angrel was useful. This child must learn her place. And so will you.
Leave Kira alone. If you want to fight, face me in person.
That is unnecessary. I see futures in you. Futures I will not allow. Your future ends here.
Oh, so now we need to defeat Kira.
Feel my force.
She should have, well, not a red lightsaber. She should have a red staff saber. She should have the same one she had just a second ago.
This child is unfinished, weak. I will make her strong.
No, you won't.
Now you will die. Even if my child must die with you.
No, I won't kill for you.
Come on, Kira. Fight him.
You're resisting him. Keep it up.
The dark side has no power over me. I am a Jedi.
Boom.
He's gone. I won. I'm finally free.
How
What was
much
it
do you
like under the
remember?
Emperor's control? Were you aware of our duel?
All of
Duel.
it. I was in my head the whole time, like a prisoner.
Wasn't that much of a duel.
The ship's coming down on top of us. Let's
Alright,
get out
so
of here.
we are gonna start the next chapter. No question about that. Since we have 40 minutes left of the stream, at least, we have quite a lot of time. We'll see where we are when the next chapter starts. I mean, we're gonna go to Tython and we're gonna have a ceremony, or down to Tython and have a ceremony and stuff. I don't know how long everything of that will take. But yeah, we might as well introduce the next chapter.
Master, I have reprogrammed your vessel's food processor to reduce the crew's caloric intake.
Well, that's
Some
nice.
of them were growing a bit thick.
Oh no,
Thank the Force you're alive.
that droid just called me
When I
fat.
saw Angel's battlecruiser explode, I feared the worst.
We had some close calls.
The Force
but
was with
Angron
us,
and his
femship.
weapon are finished.
Saving Tython is becoming a habit of yours. Please come to the surface. Bring your Padawan to the council chambers. We all have much to
We
discuss.
sure do. Travel to Tython. Alright. Let's travel to Tython. We are here, but... don't need to go too far. Love Tython. Still do. And as I say every time, I wish there was a stronghold on Tython and Korriban. Moraband, if you're gonna believe the new canon. Which I don't really like the name, but of course, names can differ in thousands of years. It's understandable that a planet that once was Korriban now is Moraband. It's not that big of a difference anyways, although Moraband doesn't sound as badass as Korriban does. It's a bit softer. The Sith are supposed to be soft. Got a Padawan there. Got quite a lot of people here on Tython right now. So let's see, we got a few males here. Got a green crystal. Actually, we're gonna take that. And what did he give us? A little token of his appreciation. So say we're gonna save that one. We're gonna give lots of stuff here to Kira. The stuff that she has use of, at least.
Thanks. 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 Thanks.
One more thanks, come on.
Thanks.
And one more. And then we're done.
Thanks.
And something a bit better now.
Guess you like me after all.
Yeah, I do. Let's go to the council chambers.
Welcome home. The Jedi owe you a debt of gratitude we can never repay.
The Jedi War Republic medals, your robe would be covered in them.
Only wish Master Orgus could share in this victory.
So do I.
I'll honor his legacy to the end of my days.
We all will. He was a great teacher and a good friend. We've lost one of our noblest masters, but in his place stands a Jedi without equal.
Ooh.
And you, Padawan. I knew you'd remain true to us.
I see no reason why we shouldn't make Kira a full-fledged Jedi Knight.
I agree. My troubled former Padawan has matured into a fine Jedi.
Correct,
As leader of
Kiwix.
this council, it's my pleasure to promote Kira Carson to the rank of Jedi
Nice.
Knight.
You mean it?
It seems only fair. You did help save the galaxy.
Once.
So this is what it feels like, being respectable.
Well, it does. I am dining unit. Hello, Starforce Luke. How are you doing, man? It's been a while.
Darth Anglo was the spark that lit the flame. Even in failure, he inspired the Sith to violence.
But he also forged our greatest weapon against the darkness. The Force has shown me what lies ahead. The futures of many rest on your actions.
So what have you been up to, man?
Of the Jedi, the Republic, the galaxy.
I mean, I missed the whole week of streaming, of course. But that doesn't really count, does it?
With all of us.
So, did I just become a master, or did she just become a knight? I mean, I got the correct... Like, this is his call sign, the Hero Typhon. That's what he is called throughout... Well, if you're gonna Google the Jedi Knight story, he's gonna be the Hero Typhon. Oh, you've been playing SWTOR 2? Cool. Are you playing on your imp, or are you playing on or are you playing something else? So we're gonna remove the bulwark one. No, the bulwark. There we go. Because this one is a lot worse. And then this one is better than... I mean, we don't need that much defense rating. So we're gonna remove the thermal... Oh, both are thermal? We are gonna remove the one of reactive warding. So this one, alright. Alright. Cool. So how far into the sorcerer story have you gone? Well, that's nice. I don't have 8 mil creds. Not in this character. Not in this tune. It takes a while when you don't try to get the money. I mean, you can quickly get 1 million in a day if you do like heroics and stuff. But of course, I haven't been doing that. Not on this tune, at least.
Ever since our dance with Darth Anglo, I felt different. Good different. No more Emperor in my head. Sick creep was dragging me down,
Oh, nice.
holding me back.
So how do you like the new planet, Ossus?
What the Emperor did to you was wrong. And he'll never do it again.
All that time he stole. Years I could have been me. Sad thing is, there's plenty more people out there still under the Emperor's thumb.
How many?
Any estimate on the number of people the Emperor controls?
Could be thousands. To help them, we need to get rid of him. We've still got a galaxy to save. Let's get back to it.
Alright. We still have a few more conversations with Kira to keep up with.
You know what gets me? Wasting all our time blowing up bad guys. Imagine how much better the galaxy would be if we focused on helping the needy, not fighting Sith.
The galaxy is what it is. We can't change that. We can only adapt.
And adapting is exactly what I have in mind.
Alright.
It's time Jedi got political. Letting senators run the Republic? Not working out. We get the big picture. Have the power to make things better. We should have control.
I enjoyed the OSA story, although I found it to be a bit short.
The force is for
I
knowledge
think we
and defense,
talked
never
about
to
this
attack
previously as well.
or rule others.
The
Not saying
problem
we'd be
with
dictators. There'd be elections, which we'd
the
win
problem
because
with
we're better.
all
No
these
point running for
like
office until
one
the war's
planet
over.
expansions
Let's go
have been
win it
that
already.
the story is like 1 hour and then you're done, and then it's the rest of it is just doing dailies, and dailies are boring as hell to do. But the story was good, but too short. We need more.
With you, now and always.
Oh, hello, Orgus.
Master Orgus?
His power is growing. Only you can stop him. You must go to Tatooine.
I don't understand.
Stop who? Why Tatooine?
A starship crashed in a desert canyon. Use the Force. Find it.
I don't remember this part.
Who were you talking to? The holocom's not even on.
You're hearing
It must have
things.
been your imagination. I wasn't talking to anyone.
Got you practicing a speech, huh? Planning to run for Supreme
Yeah.
Chancellor?
I took your plan.
Ready to go when you are.
Alright, so you're
I
on the
assume
chapter
you have
2
a
as well?
destination in mind?
Tatooine.
Lay in a course for Tatooine.
Not what I was hoping to hear, but all
We go
right.
back to the Hot Sands. Our favorite place in this galaxy. I don't remember this part though. No, I do remember this part. Are we gonna meet Scourge now? Oh. Okay, so you've been catching up to me, I guess. Which server are you on, Luke? Well, the shame here is that I only play this 2 times every, like, 2 hours, like 4 times a week, so I don't get that far. Alright, that's another server. I think I am on the Star Forge, or the Forge. I don't remember what it's called. So yeah, different server, sadly. Let's see, so we're gonna go with a Tatooine outfit again, since we are gonna be out in the desert. But yeah, I can't really progress far in the story quickly, since I don't sit and do this like in hours and hours. I just do this for 2 hours each time, which takes a while longer, but it keeps me with having a lot of content to go through as well and push out. So it's both, I guess. Well, you can't kill Satil Shan because she's used in the later part of the story as well. I mean, I think it's fine that the Sorcerer story is about becoming a member of the Dark Council rather than, and like the infighting of the Sith rather than fighting the Republic. I do like that about the Sorcerer part, about the politics and stuff about the Sith, like how they all try to kill each other and that they don't trust each other at all. Oh, we're gonna go right out into the desert, aren't we? So I did like that part of the story with the Sorcerer. It's kind of the same with the Warrior, I guess, with you being betrayed by your master and then try to stop him and stuff. Maybe, I guess that could be cool, but I mean, you don't really get a flashpoint where you, well, you actually do get a flashpoint where you face Malgus, but you don't have an option, do you? He falls off the edge no matter what. We will probably do the Ilum part when we get there. It's not part of the story per se, but it's not too difficult. But it's gonna take like a stream to do, so we might actually check that out. Not impossible at all. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind Satila Shan, and I don't see a reason to kill her. I mean, she's not that annoying to me as many other characters, but I guess I understand that it would be nice to have that feature or that option. But it would also be a bit weird when you go into the Knights of the Old, like Knights of the Fallen Empire stuff, and then you have two Force Ghosts like with you, both her and Darth Maul or Darth Mar. That's a bit weird, I guess. So I understand that they did it this way. I don't mind killing Jedi, but some of them, I mean, they don't all deserve it. I like to mix it up. Oh, it's up there, I guess. What's there? Trooper face. All right. I wonder if this is part of the story, or if it's like when you are on Tatooine. Oh, that thing chased me. I didn't even notice. That's why you love Sith, because you kill Jedi. All right. The reason I've always been more dragged to the Sith philosophy is the part of like embracing yourself and believe in yourself and try to make yourself better and improve and embrace your passions and that stuff. That's what I like about the Sith. Not especially. I don't dislike killing the Jedis, but it's still meh. You didn't like Fallen Empire and Eternal Throne? They weren't as good as the original stories, no, but I still think those are the best expansions. I don't like Makeb, and Shadow of Revan is... I think it's annoying that all the missions are flashpoints. It took away from Shadow of Revan a lot. So I like what they did with the two later expansions. Introducing a third faction and stuff. They did that better than the other expansions. Because Shadow of Revan was meh. And Makeb was just... we didn't need Makeb. Well, like Rise of the Hutt Cartel. Nah. That's a boring story. I won't probably skip it, but... well, the Sios one is just as the Ossus one. It's a bit too short. It should have been longer. Do we have one more Harrower here somewhere? Oh, there we go. Freeze him. I don't think Shadow of Revan does Revan any nice or anything good. He deserved more. Shadow of Revan kind of like undid everything that we knew Revan to be. Which is a shame. Who's hiding here? Jomar Chul. Who's this? A Jedi Knight.
I know your face. The one who defeated Darth Angro, the hero of Tython.
That's Heroes of Tython. I fought Darth Angel too.
My mission was a secret. No one knew where I was. How did you find me?
The spirit of my dead master, Orgaz Din, sent me here.
I didn't like that answer. I wished it to be
First tell me about these Sith.
a vision or
They're like
something,
nothing
but no.
I've encountered before.
Abominations of the dark side. The Emperor's personal assassins. Under the circumstances, I think we'd better contact my superiors. I'd almost repaired my hollow before the Sith ambushed me.
Jomar, where are you?
Masters, I completed my mission, but Sith assassins shot down my vessel over Tatooine. The hero of Tython just rescued me. An impossible coincidence.
The Force wants our mission to succeed, Master Satele. This is proof.
I knew he was the nexus of our fates, but events are transpiring faster than I foresaw.
What events?
You foresaw this? Then tell me what's happening.
This is not the time or place for such revelations.
Jomar, a medical shuttle is en route. Before it arrives, give your rescuer the sensor logs you recorded.
Bring us those
I like
logs
Fulbraga,
immediately. We'll
but
explain
I guess it's
everything
part
when
of
we're on
me
Typhon.
liking the
This
Kellor
burden is
species.
now yours.
It's one of my favorite
Guard it with your
species
life.
of Star Wars.
Go. Hurry.
I won't leave you.
This area is dangerous. I'll stay until the medical shuttle arrives.
What I've given you cannot wait. We'll meet again on Typhon. May the Force be with you.
I believe he's gonna die. I do like his outfit though. I want that. So we're going back to Typhon. I guess it's a lot of back and forth now. There we go. Galaxy map. Travel now. If I'm excited for episode 9. I was, then I stopped being excited, and now I don't know anymore, to be honest. I have no idea if I'm excited or not. Which I guess is no to the answer, or the answer is no right now. I'm gonna be excited when we're close to it, but episode 8 ruined a lot for me, and it ruined the excitement. Of course, Solo repaired that a bit, but mostly I'd say that's a no for me, for now. I'm excited that J.J. Abrams is back, because at least he did a better job with making a Star Wars story than our beloved Rian Johnson. But I can't say that I'm that excited right now. I'm gonna be when we're closer to it, but not right now. I'm far more excited for Endgame and the Marvel stuff that it's closer in time. But when we're closing up to October, November, I'm gonna be excited for episode 9. But before that, nah. Why are you excited? I mean, I even got the news that, like, I heard some rumors that Kylo Ren even weren't gonna be the big baddie of episode 9, which itself is horrendous, since they went all the way to make him the next bad evil guy. So I guess that just ruins it for me as well, even more. They have this great character, I think, that they made even greater when he became what he was destined to be, kind of the bad guy, the one who wanted to be, and then they're gonna just retread on that and make him like meh again. It's a shame.
I brought the sensor logs, Master SWTOR.
I'm sure you have many
You only like
questions.
Spider-Man. Oh,
Master
I love
Toldrago
a
will
lot of the
answer them.
MCU movies.
It's good to finally meet you in person.
I watched Iron Man when it came out on cinema, the first one, and since then I've been hooked. My favorite, I think, is Thor Ragnarok, though. Love that movie.
Restoring peace to the galaxy is the reason I became a Jedi.
Exactly, Kylo won't be the villain, and he I wish him to be the villain. He's supposed to be the villain. I want him to be the villain. Otherwise, what's the point of the last movie?
You don't dream small, do you, Master?
And I didn't like the last movie, but at least that put him at a place where he should have been to begin with.
The Emperor rules his people from this cloaked fortress.
But that's
Not even
like the only
highest
thing I
ranking
like
Sith can
about
find him.
The Last Jedi.
But we're going to locate that fortress, get inside it, and seize the Empire.
And now I
There's a
think they
way to
just
achieve
ruined
these
the only
goals.
good thing about that movie.
We must find it.
We've already made great strides toward our objective.
The man you saved on Tatooine scouted the Drummond caste system. His sensor logs will help us plan this assault.
We'll plot a hyperspace route through the Imperial Navy's defenses. Slip right past them.
Well, I'm not saying he's gonna be a ruler, but I'm saying that he is supposed to be the villain. He is supposed to... Well, somewhere he is supposed to be a ruler. He was supposed to take the mantle of being a Jedi, and he failed. And of course, he was then trained to be
We've placed great responsibility on you.
a dark side
But
character.
I know you won't fail us.
Who is gonna give him that training? There is no one who can give him that training. He needs to do that to himself. And he did that in the last episode. He took the last steps of becoming the villain. And then they just, nah, he's not gonna be that. And it's just so annoying to me that they did it this way. I don't think he needs more training. And no, Snoke is not alive. He killed him. What's the reason of like having him killed if he's just gonna be back? This isn't the EU. He hasn't cloned himself and transferred his mind. Snoke is dead and he's gonna stay dead. And that's for the better. We might learn more about Snoke, about who he was and where he came from, but he won't return. That would be a mistake if they did. I mean, sure, I'm one of those that I wouldn't mind if they just retreaded the whole of The Last Jedi and removed that movie. But of course, like, Finn woke up and, like, all of that was a dream. But now it's done, and I don't think retreading is actually the right way to go. So no, keep him dead, make Kaido the villain, fix this. But now they're just digging another hole, and it's that's why I'm not that excited.
Every world we take from the Empire brings us one step closer to victory.
True, but I hope to achieve our goal with minimal violence. That's hard to do in a war zone. Balmorra is home to the largest weapon manufacturing plants in the galaxy. Half the munitions used in the last war originated on this world. The Empire develops horrific new instruments of destruction here. Balmorra's creations have killed countless
Snoke should never have died in the last movie, and Leia should have died.
We can't let them
But
keep
of course, now it's the opposite way around.
But be mindful of our mission.
I don't see the potential, to be honest. We don't know anything about this movie. The last movie didn't answer any questions, and we have even more questions than we had after The Force Awakens, since the questions we had in The Force Awakens never were answered either. So we only have a lot of the questions and nothing to like get it together, and they just dug themselves into a really deep hole. I don't think they can actually save themselves from this. I think this movie won't be good.
We're gonna find the cloaking device.
It might even be, it's gonna be a mess. And I'm not looking forward to it. Well, no, I'm not excited.
The Empire's driven us off this planet twice already.
I think the sequel movies have been... I don't trust JJ.
A resistance medical facility is about to be overrun.
I trust that he can make an alright movie, but I don't trust him to fix this.
I need you to save that medical facility.
If he would have made the second one, I would have been on board on this. But he's supposed to fix everything that has gone wrong in one movie. That's not gonna happen.
I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
I would be glad if he proved me wrong, but I don't trust him.
You wanted to talk?
I think all of this is a huge mistake. And well, looking at it now, the sequels have been a mistake to begin with. They should never have made them.
Whatever it is, it can't
but
be that
that's my opinion right now. The new characters are not that interesting. It hasn't done any world building the way that the prequels did. They haven't really given us anything.
I thought you had some
apart
dark,
from
terrible secret.
Not having any lightsaber battles, which was the big thing of this series, the lightsaber fights, and they're
Shafu may have been a slaver, but he changed
it's just
his
so
ways.
much about this.
At his heart, he was a decent
this
person.
trilogy that I
Master
don't
Zalo saw that.
find
And so did you.
good enough. They're trying to do what the original movies did without actually trying to expand on that, as the prequels did. The original trilogy had the ground plan, and they had the story. This is what we want to say and what we want to do. And then the prequels came along and said, okay, we got that. We know where this story is going to go. So we're going to expand on it. We're going to explain, and we're going to make this a bigger world. We're going to tie everything in. And then these movies came, and they were like, well, Disney bought them. They were like, we need to make Star Wars movies. And, oh, people love the original trilogy, so we're going to try to make that again. And now they did this mess. Well, I did not really. So far, I prefer some of the EU after Episode 6, like the Rise of the... What was it? The Heir to the Empire series is still some of the best Star Wars books there ever was. I haven't read later than that, but I mean, so far, Mara Jade is a better character than any of these new ones. And that's saying something. Of course, they have introduced Thrawn into the canon, but Thrawn... Yeah, I guess he was, but he was also supposed to be that. He was supposed to be the chosen one, just as his father, and reach that level of potential that we wanted to see. That we never got to see with Anakin. So I'm fine with him being overpowered as hell. Because somewhere he was supposed to be that later on,
but this is an emergency.
just as
We're trying to break
the
an
Emperor
Imperial
was
occupation
super
on
overpowered
Balmorra.
as well.
But the Republic's got no ground, no resources, and right now, no chance.
Mara Jade is not as pathetic as Finn, as Rey, as Kylo Ren, as Snoke, as the new Leia, the new Luke. I mean, only the new Han is like the old Han.
The Republic's made up of
They
worlds
have
that didn't
ruined the
have a
characters
chance.
we loved.
History hasn't exactly been repeating itself.
They have
lately.
transferred
The
them
stakes
into
are too
something
high here.
else, something new
Balmorra's
that isn't
factories
them.
produce the most powerful weapons in the galaxy.
And I don't
Possess
see
them, win any war
why
we
they would
want.
do that.
The Republic must retake
It's,
Balmorra, but we need reinforcements.
It's a shame,
Balmorra a complete war zone?
and I
Managed to
am
make a
not that
beachhead in
hyped
a
about
place
this
called Bugtown that the
movie
Empire
right now.
overlooked.
I'm gonna see it.
Commander
I'm gonna see it at the
Maybean
movies,
requested
but
all reinforcements see him at Republic
I'm not
headquarters.
sure I'm gonna
Can
like
he
it.
expect you?
I believe the Empire's worn out their welcome.
From the stories I hear, I
Well,
think
then
the
we'll
Balmorran
agree to
people would
disagree.
agree. I'll inform the commander. You'd better get on board. Good luck.
the biggest mistake that they have done was excluding George Lucas from anything in the process of making these movies. The best Star Wars medium that has come out, like, since the prequels is the Clone Wars. And who was the brain behind the Clone Wars apart from Dave Filoni? George Lucas. George Lucas was there with ideas, as per usual, and Dave Filoni made them work. They need George Lucas. I don't think they understand how much they need him. And I don't think fans understand how much they need him either. He is the man who is visualizing everything, and then there is the people who can fix and make that work. He is the Steve Jobs. And then Dave Filoni, J.J. Abrams, any of those are the people who are the Wozniaks. They need George Lucas.
Why don't you let me deal with this?
And I feel like these new movies and new series after George Lucas, like, involvement has been lacking in that. They haven't felt like Star Wars. Rebels did somewhat because it wasn't the right period of time, but after, like, overall, these haven't felt like Star Wars movies and Star Wars medium, and they need that Lucas touch that they haven't had. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm sorry to have to say this now, but we're gonna cut the stream now in a second. We were just gonna go to 5 p.m. and it's 5 p.m. in a few minutes. But I'm figuring next stream, I'm gonna talk to this guy. I think next stream, like tomorrow, we are gonna go with this flashpoint and do that. And then we're gonna go and try to do as much on Balmorra as possible.
And saved multiple Republic worlds. Opening holo channel to Republic Fleet Admiral Jedi Master Ote. Stand by. Channel open.
Hello, my name is Otek. I serve the Jedi Order and lead the
Is
Republic's
Otek the same one as the guy in KOTOR?
I didn't know you could be a fleet admiral and Jedi Master at the same time.
I've had many titles in my lifetime. I prefer being called Otek. It's shorter. I've received intelligence that the Empire has a secret prison inside the Maelstrom Nebula. It's a dangerous region.
I think I've done this flashback before, but we're not going to do it today. We're going to do it tomorrow, and that'll we'll see how long that takes.
To navigate the Maelstrom Nebula and free him.
You can tell me all the details in person. Give me your coordinates and I'll meet you there.
I'm aboard the 1st Expeditionary Fleet's command ship, the Dreadnought Telos.
So we're just gonna finish this this one up, and then I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. CET, Central European Time. And I hope to see you there again, Luke, so that we can keep this discussion going. Because I think it's interesting to talk about, but I just start ranting. Of course, ranting is kind of fun, but you know what I mean. But without any further ados, we are gonna quit the stream here today, and we'll be back tomorrow with some more Star Wars. With some more Star Wars content, Star Wars: The Old Republic content. So I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. And thank you all for coming. Take care. Bye.